Welcome to a thing. So change in schedule. We are not, you may notice, playing Uma Musume because we are rapidly approaching the release date of ZA, and I would like to be done with this game before then. I don't think that's going to be an issue, but just to be sure, I'm going all in. We are running Sword until we're done. I'm all in on Sword until it's done. So, we have 8 beautiful gym badges, and it is time for us to take on the league tournament or whatever. I've already forgotten what they call it, because I don't care. So, what's going on here? Nothing interesting. There's the second Pokemon Center. Hold. Maybe there's something actually interesting in this Pokemon Center. TM. Got the punches. We got Drain Punch. I assume that nothing can learn Drain Punch. I assume that is the case. Specifically, I would love to get a move that isn't named Double Kick on Beckham. Literally any move other than that one. Yeah, I didn't think so. I guess Revenge is an option. It's just that I'm always going to be faster, so it's not going to do anything. Hang on. We could do Low Kick. Low Kick might be the play. Just because Double Kick is so bad. But I don't dislike the fighting type coverage. Hopefully anything I need to use it against is going to be heavy. Let's see. Sure, just reordering my moves real quick. I would love to get a move that isn't stored power on Xatu, but I'll worry about that later. Sure. There we go. Sure, that works. Okay. Let's check the lotto ID, just out of curiosity. Let us check out our final round of Pokejobs. They did not do very well. We got a can of lemonade. What about you guys? I'm also not super confident in you guys. No, they did good. They did good. The rock types did good. Okay. It is time. To take on whatever this is called. First, let's talk to Ball Guy, I guess. A Dream Ball. All right. The semifinals match. Do I just lead with Excadrill? Just so good. He's so strong. I think that is the play. So we're up against Marnie first. Interesting. Leading with the Liepard. Hang on. Brilliant strategy. We bait out the feint attack. Did I not heal? Could have sworn I healed. Bait out the fake out. It did not use fake out. Oh no. That is concerning. What are the odds I get Water Spout off? Literally throwing. Yep. Okay. You should not have used Torment. It was not the play there. Crit for good measure as well. Scrafty. This is a very unconventional way of doing this battle. Sending out Xatu against a dark type. Not traditionally something you would want to do, but it's fine. I have a plan. Crunch. Did not get the flinch. Oh no. We might be fine. Didn't miss the air slash. Fantastic. Toxicroak. Yeah, let's just hang out. So we can hit it with a quick Psychic. Sucker Punch. Oh no. Well, I mean, if you're gonna use Sucker Punch, if you're just gonna use Sucker Punch, it did not use Sucker Punch. Swagger. We are now at +4. We're in very bad shape if he decides, if he smack in confusion. Broke through confusion, let's go. Morpeko out already. This isn't her last one. Why is Morpeko out already? So what's her last one? Grimmsnarl. A Grimmsnarl, you say? Let's try out Max Steel Spike. Look at that, an actually proper throw-in from Marnie. You love to see it. Actually following the rules. We're still confused, are you kidding me? It's fine, breakthrough. Yeah, at +4, it just did not stand a chance. That is 1 down. Oh, there goes Hop. See you later. Do I need to heal? Nope. We are good. I guess we keep going with our lead. We're meeting up with Hop in the semifinals, are we? Or wait, is this the finals? Is this a 2-round tournament? Can this double hurt me? Is it real and can it hurt me? You know... Let's find out. Can we get off a cheeky sword stance? Immediately punished. Immediately punished by the body slam. Paralyzed immediately. That can't be allowed to happen. Alright, it's outpacing my attack up. Cool. Fine, we'll just Earthquake then. That should be a 2 shot, right? That actually did a lot of damage. He has a full restore? How much does Smart Strike do? A lot. Quite a bit. Quite a fair bit. Snorlax is specially tanky, right? I mean, it's probably also physically tanky. It's also extremely heavy. Hang on. Hold. Let's hit him with a little low kick. Yep, that did a lot. Double Edge. Who wants to learn that? No, I think that's fine. I don't think you need to learn that Double Edge. Pincurchin. I have, unfortunately, lost my attack boosts by switching. But I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. I don't think that's going to be a concern. Corviknight. What if we go back into Beckham? The dynamic duo of Excadrill and Cinderace. I've lost track of how many Pokemon I've sent out. We're on to the Rillaboom, and we're gonna leave Beckham out against this thing. Finally gonna hit our Dynamax and hit him with the Max Flare. Look at our large boy. He is a large boy. That's not illegal throwing. It's not even close. That wasn't even remotely correct. There's the Max Flare. Into the Rillaboom. And a crit for good measure. We have defeated Hop. After 2 glorious rounds of combat. What a remarkable tournament. Truly action-packed, truly exciting. Why was it so short? Why was it so short? Why was it only 2 rounds? Well, we did it. We earned the right to take on the champion. I suspect it's not going to be as simple as we just take on the champion. I suspect there is going to be more to it than that. How does it feel to have defeated your rival? I'm glad I could beat him. Wanted to tell Challenger Hop something right now. What would it be? He's literally right next to me. He's literally standing right there. I could just tell him right now. Think you win the finals too? Yeah. Absolutely. What kind of a stupid question is that? Uh-oh. It's Pierre's. Rose Tower. I guess we're going to Rose Tower then? What is happening? Alright. Well, off we go. Do not get to take advantage of the fancy hotel. Also, Marnie is here for some reason. And also, you're here for some reason. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sure. Let's head to the plaza, I guess. So I just have to battle a bunch of people? Am I correct in my belief of this? It's neither of those two. Oh, it's not that guy. There's a hidden item. Another max revive. That's not bad. Hang on. No, not this guy. It's not this guy. Are there any other guys? What about this guy? Hang on. Sir? Sir? I need you to turn around. We did it. We found him. What an incredible puzzle. Unfortunately, your Meowth dies to an earthquake. Like many other things in this challenge. Or in this playthrough. Durant. Thanks for the help, I guess. Speed is definitely not the stat I needed. I am already faster than everything here. How much does Earthquake do to Durant? Yeah, Bug does resist ground. Cool. I was correct. Regardless, it is dead. This guy. This guy. You're the same guy that was there before. I don't think you were here before, were you? To fight him again? How do you have more Pokemon? Unfortunately, Mawile dies to an earthquake. Imagine needing other moves when you can... Oh! A challenger approaches. A rival Excadrill. Unfortunately, your Excadrill dies to an earthquake. Why'd they give you 4 move slots when you only need 1? Come on. It's inefficient. And he's gone again. I do need to replenish my earthquakes. I have used quite a few of them, and I would like to top them up. Alright, where did he go? Like, ran off this way. No, not that guy. All these guys are the same guys. Did he, like, leave the plaza, or is he still here? Did he leave the plaza? I mean, I don't think he left the city. Did he go this way? No? Where the devil did this guy go? There's like no indication as to if I should like stay in the area I was in or come out here. Is he back in here? Where is this guy? He's not back here. So is he back in the plaza then? He's not out in the other areas. I just start talking to random people? Oh. I see. Why does this guy have so many Pokemon? Alright, does Ferocid die to an earthquake? He does. I'm actually surprised. I was not expecting that to kill. Steelix has Sturdy, right? Surely Steelix is the first thing this guy's thrown out that doesn't immediately perish to an earthquake. Nope, it is not, in fact, Sturdy. It does, in fact, die to an earthquake. Going to the monorail? What is happening? What is happening? Oh. Remarkable. Why was any of that necessary? Let's go ahead. How are you here? I thought you were still doing the distraction. Why are you here? Let's get Mr. Pringles Man in the lead. Just for a change of pace. Just to shake things up. Off we go into the tower. Why can't we just Dynamax them in here and destroy the tower? Uh-oh. What is Macrocosmos? That was not at all explained. I guess Durant's faster? I forget that Durant is actually really fast. Regardless, it is literally throwing and is going to immediately be destroyed by Water Spout. He only had one Pokemon. Wow. Chairman's at the top of the building. Off we go. I suspect this is the elevator battle segment. Can I Dynamax on the elevator? Is that a thing? No, I cannot. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe it's not that Durant was fast. Maybe it's that Jellicent's just slow. Maybe that's the problem. This music is just so incredibly anticlimactic. What were they thinking? Why is this the music they chose? Why is this what you're choosing to, like, end the game on? Alright, back up we go. Another pit stop. What are these trainers? What is this dialogue? What is this what is this sequence? What is any of this? Thank you, Double. That's extremely helpful. Alright, both go down to a water spout. Cool. No, you do not need to learn Fissure. Back up we go. I assume one more stop before we are done. Do what we know how to do, and that is click the water spout button. Incredible. Can we be done now? I think we're done now. Alright, she's a little bit terrifying now. A little ghost type duel. I am probably slower than this thing, but I might be able to take an attack. Or you can just miss Will-O-Wisp. That is also an option. Good start. Love to see it. Serena. I think we have just the rabbit for the job here. Alright, Beckham, your time to shine. Easy. I wasn't paying attention. I think that said Milotic. Yes, it did. Alright, how much does Leaf Storm do? Aqua Ring, literally throwing. It missed! I mean, it does nothing when it misses. Slow it down a little bit. And boost its special attack. Exactly my plan. Fortunately, it's dead, and that doesn't matter. Salazzle. Could go back to my water type, or we can just bring in the drill. It's faster? Fortunately, Incinerate is a terrible move, so it doesn't matter, but shows you how little of Gen 7 I've played. I don't know how fast Salazzle is. I didn't see what was coming out. Unfortunately. Garbodor. I have some deeply unfortunate news for this Garbodor here. Very tragic. Very sad. That was not illegal throwing. Not even remotely close. Unfortunately for this Garbodor, like many things that have tried to go against me today, it dies to an earthquake. Now we move on to the final battle. What is this guy up to? How is it going, Ish? I will be in bed in plenty of time, okay? Didn't you have somewhere to be at 4 a.m.? Yeah, it's gonna be great. I have to leave at like 6:30 to get to the client by 7 or so. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, are we not fighting right now? Yeah, they requested it. It is what it is. I don't think it'll take too long, so hopefully it'll be fine. All right. It is time for us to take on the champion. Hopefully. Or it could take all day. True. That is true. What I meant to say was that it's very complicated and is definitely gonna take up my entire day, you know? Ish, you missed the most epic tournament ever. It was an entire 2 rounds, and I won. It was such an epic tournament, and definitely not boring and anticlimactic at all. Oh wait, is there a second day of tournament? Was I wrong? I may have been wrong. We might get a 3rd round. It's unfortunate you won't be able to make it to the office tomorrow because of one install. True. So true. Is this a new Pokemon? No, this is an old one. This is Pokemon Sword. It's the one that came out before Scarlet and Violet. I just have never finished it before, and so I wanted to finish it. How many Pokemon games are there? There's 9 generations. Oh, Beatty's here. Interesting. Alright, I guess we have to fight this guy. There is another Pokemon game coming out, like, middle of next month. Which is why I'm streaming this instead of Uma Musume today. Because I want to make sure I can finish this off today. Well, not today, but before the new one comes out, at least. Surely I just click the water spout button, right? Surely that's the play? Yeah. Oh yeah. And then probably switch into Excadrill and sweep with Smart Strike. Bro, you just killed him. Look. He knew what he was signing up for when he stepped out onto the turf, okay? He knew what he was signing up for. Do I just Dynamax from here? Because he only has 3 Pokemon left. And I get 3 turns of Dynamax. So surely that is the play. Surely that's what we do. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna do a lot. Gardevoir has perished. That was Rapidash, right? What type is Galarian Rapidash? I do not even know. I guess we will find out here in a moment. Something weak to steel. It's something weak to steel. I assume Fairy or Fairy Psychic or something. Yes, I do in fact think I'm going to win. Because what are you going to do against my max Steel Spike? Once again, not even remotely close to a proper throw-in. Not even a little bit what that's supposed to look like. And it's dead. We've taken out BD for the final time. I hope. Please never battle me again, sir. Alright, now we actually get to do the finals. Immediately, right back out. Why am I fighting gym leaders now? What is the point of this? Is this the Elite Four? Is that what's happening? Golisopod. Interesting. Do I just Shadow Ball? Is that the play? It is not using First Impression. Bizarre. That is not a lot of damage. The special drop is huge. You know, Shadow Claw? Well, it can't use it anymore. Get wrecked. At -1 special defense, does this KO? Yes. Yes, it does. Easily. Barraskewda. What type is this thing again? Whatever. We'll switch in the grass type. Well, Leaf Storm is super effective, so there's that. No flinch, beautiful. Leaf Storm KOs, beautiful. Sea King. You're sending out a Sea King. Alright, Arctozolt. Good luck. Good luck. Swab Charge KO. Aqua Ring, literally throwing. Literally throwing. Discharge. Yeah, I do not want this. I want physical moves. Pelipper. A Pelipper, you say? You're throwing a Pelipper at me. An electric type. And Dreadnought. Do I go back to Eldegoss? Sure, why not? I assume it has Ice Fang, but hopefully it's fine. Imagine being outsped by a Dreadnought. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Max Darkness. It doesn't have an ice move? Interesting. Well, that's unfortunate for you. Well, there we go. That's Nessa taken care of. I'm up against B next? Interesting. So then do we just ride the Xatu wave? It is extremely lame every time their Elite Four is literally just 4 gym leaders. It's always so boring. They've done it 3 generations now. They did it Gen 7, they did it here, and then they did it in Gen 9. Like, why? Create characters. Make up characters. I want new characters. Well, the Hawlucha's probably faster. It doesn't matter because it dies immediately. But it is going to get 1 hit off. You're going for bounce. All the options you had, and you went for paralyzed immediately. What are you talking about? Are my full restores? There we go. Finally taking care of Hawlucha. Surfetched. Yep, that goes down pretty easily. Crit for good measure. I didn't see what was coming out, but it doesn't matter. It's Phalanx. The lads are about to go down to a Psychic. You've taken out the boys. Grapple locked again. And then what's her ace? I have already forgotten. It was Machamp, right? Yeah, it's Machamp. We are faster, which means it goes down immediately. Max Mindstorm should KO easily. Did it not? It did not. It survived. Actually shocking. Are we faster now? Or -1 speed? We are still faster, even at -1. Cool. I am shocked that Machamp survived that. Next, we are up against Rayhan. Wait, it's the Elite 3. There's only 3 battles. It's the Elite 3. Game Freak, what are you doing? Game Freak, what are you doing? This is like the gym leader tournament, and also I'm here for some reason. I don't even know why I'm involved. Just in case, I want 2 good leads. So Arctozolt and I don't know. I want Excadrill in the back because we're gonna need it for Duraludon. I mean, it'll be nice for Duraludon. We don't really need it for Duraludon. Really quick, I am gonna refill my water and probably take a quick restroom break. I will be back in just a moment. I have returned. Alright. Let's finish this up. Taking on a Rayhound. So leading with the Torkoal. Interesting. Not expected. What do I do here? What do I do here? Do I just hang out and hope for the best? See what Wild Charge does? About half? I kind of don't want to put it into heal range, so I'm gonna Ice Fang. Lava Plume. Did that hurt? Does Psychic KO from here? Surely. Well, isn't Torkoal especially bulky? Doesn't Torkoal have special defense? Okay, it did KO. Crit. Maybe mattered. I unfortunately no longer have my Ice type to help deal with this Goodra, which is incredibly unfortunate. How heavy is Goodra? £331? That's pretty heavy, right? Sure. Let's see what Beckham can do. Oh, it didn't KO, but nice crit. Surely he heals here. Surely he heals. Surely that's what happens. Called your heal, bub. Get wrecked. Yeah, so even without the crit, that's a 2-shot. I'm actually happy that we got him into heal range. Does Flygon outspeed Jellicent? It does, right? If it doesn't, Water Spout is going to do so much damage. Yeah, okay. Well, I can dream. Crunch is going to do a lot. Not actually that much. Didn't even do half. Turtonator. Do we just hang out? I don't think Water Spout's going to do that much because I'm at like half health. And it is only neutral because it's part dragon. Back to the sunny day. I mean, I'll take it. Swap to Shadow Ball, I guess. What is it doing? Doesn't KO. Oh no. Does he have another heal? No, he only has one heal. And he is throwing again. Cool. So the sun's up. I think I go Beckham and just use fire. Brother, what is this team? This team is so much worse than your gym leader team. This team sucks. This team's bad. You're literally setting up Sun right before you send out the thing that's weak to fire. Why would you do that? How much does this Max Flare do? Not enough to KO, shockingly. G-Max Depletion. Takes that beautifully. This is fine. Because I only need one Max Flare. This team is so much worse than his gym team. No wonder he can't beat Leon. His team sucks. What a terrible team that was. We did it. We have won the champion tournament, or whatever this is called. I don't care. So, who do I lead with here? I have no idea. I guess Jellicent and see what happens. Do I want... What do I want for the Charizard? Excadrill is risky, but Rock Slide is gonna do a ton to it. So I think saving Excadrill for Charizard might be the play. I don't know that Jellicent really has the muscle for Charizard, especially if it's gonna Dynamax. We'll just lead Jellicent and see what happens. No Megas, so knock out the Burnt Lizard. It does have a Gigantamax is the thing. That's the only thing. How's it going, by the way, Heron? Hope you're doing well. I have no idea what his team is. You have no idea what the G-Max does? Neither do I. I know... Hold on. Oh. Are we not gonna fight him? That can't be good. That cannot be good. I guess we're going to Hammerlock. Just try. You can be a good meat shield. You can be I literally just answered that question. They could have done more with the animations. Yeah. They could have done a lot of things better with this game, but... let's go to the Slumbering Weld. The place where they were in the first place. Wow, it's Lab Coat Sonya. It's the darkest day or whatever. To search for the sword Pokemon. I don't actually care about stopping the darkest day. I just want to catch a legendary. That's the actual reason I'm here. That is the real reason I'm here. The world's ending, but there's a side quest. So true. Alright. Back through the woods we go. Straight into the fog. Hello? It is a dapper looking Weezing. Okay, well, who do I want to lead for this? I guess this is fine. Hang on. It's extremely important I grab that full restore. Very important item. Where am I going? Hang on. Extremely important smoke ball. Weezing with a job. Uh-oh. It's a big doggo. Very big doggos. They're both here. They can kick God's ass. The sword Pokemon Zacian and the shield Pokemon Zamazenta. Alright, I guess we keep going. Deeper into the fog. Oh? Time to get the Master Sword. We found Excalibur. It's a bit shorter than I remember it being. I mean, you know what they say. It's not about the size. It's about how you use it. We obtained a rusted sword. And Hop can have the shield, I guess. Want to see Doggo equip the sword? I assume we will get to do that fairly soon. Not this way. Back out we go. Wheezing, I did not want to interact with you. Does it get bigger or is it just an evolution animation? I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like the DNA splicers, where it's just like an animation in the Pokemon menu. And then that's it. That's all you get. I don't know. Maybe we get a cool cutscene. So am I supposed to be going to Hammerlock now then? Squovit, I do not have time for you. Shout out to Zamazenta for getting some time in the spotlight during VGC this year. I guess that's cool. Wonder if Orbeetle knows Beheeyem. It's a good question. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to go to Hammerlock. So where the devil is Hammerlock? Here? Here it is. Is that the shield doggo? It is. I was gonna praise it for maintaining the creepy music in the Pokemon Center, and then it turns out that it was just taking a second. It just didn't fade out as quickly as I was expecting it to. Let's head off to help Leon. Zamazenta is OU this gen? Interesting. Oh, it's you again. Uh-oh. Oleana is having a moment. Eternatus. Where am I going then? Into here? Rhydon got banned to anything goes? A worthy challenger for Rayquaza, finally? Okay. I know vaguely what Eternatus looks like. I don't know anything about it. I think it's part dragon? But I have no idea. Stopping the Darkest Day. I don't actually care about Leon. Thought Gen 9 had more than 2 banned. I mean, both of those made appearances at Worlds this year, so they're clearly very strong. I mean, I do feel like anything goes should be like an absolute last resort. I don't think there really should be more than like a couple Pokemon in that tier. Drovan. Oh no. Does Earthquake KO from here? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. We're okay. Everything's okay. We outspeed basically everything. And at +2 attack, we probably KO just about everything. Nice. Berserker. We outspeed. I'm pretty sure it's part steel. Regardless, it's weak to ground. You know, Small Gun likes to keep bans simple. I mean, they keep it simple in that they primarily ban Pokemon, rather than banning like moves and abilities and stuff. That's really the only way they keep it simple. I feel like they are very quick on the trigger to just ban something that starts gaining popularity. Do I just Dynamax Max Quake here? Okay, yeah, Dynamax was the correct move here. Nice. Incredibly, having an Excadrill on your team makes battles very simple. It's just like a cheat code. It's very good. It's like Miraidon drops a stab Draco Meteor and U-turns out. That's why I like 4v4 doubles better. Because you can't just have that as your sole strategy. You need other pieces. Am I supposed to be following Hop? I was not paying attention. Give me a moment. Can I go back and heal? Is that an option? I don't know how good Excadrill is competitively. Just in single player, it is very good. I guess Mold Breaker Rapid Spin would be good for anti-hazards. Getting rid of hazards. Because Excadrill is pretty perfect for getting rid of hazards, because it resists Stealth Rock and it's immune to toxic spikes. So the only thing you have to worry about is normal spikes. Rapid Skin gives +1 to speed. It does in Gen 9. I forget if it does in Gen 8 as well. I do not believe it did in Gen 7 and earlier. In Gen 5 and Gen 6, it definitely did not give you speed. I forget when exactly they buffed it. I understand why people don't like Eternatus. It does not look like a Pokemon. In the slightest. Gen 8, they boost the power? I didn't realize they boosted the power as well. This thing is not a Pokemon. What is this? Can I quick ball it? Can I catch it? Or is that the mechanic that you can't? Apparently the mechanic is you can't throw a Pokeball. It has Flamethrower? Oh no. That's fine, because we survived. Let's go. Oh, it's too bad I don't have a priority move. Throw a Beast Ball. Eternatus reminds me of Porygon in a way. Porygon at least still looks like a Pokemon. It still looks like it belongs in the game. That cannot be good. That can't be good. Bad hand. Bad hands. catch these hands. Hop. I have some unfortunate news for you. I don't have a Dynamax. So... Oh. Good news, Double. You're saved. I can't use any moves. We're gonna beat up a Pokemon with a sword. Let's go. Does the dialogue keep changing? Hops does. I don't think any of the other dialogue really is. Oh. The doggos are answering the call. The boys have arrived. They're here. What if I just knock them out with Earthquake? What if I just knock them out with Earthquake? Light Screen, tragically, is not the correct move. That was not the right move. Oh boy. Oh no. And that didn't even do that much damage. Tragic. John Zacian gets to get a move off. Or is that Zamazenta? I've already forgotten which one's which. Oh, we get to live another turn. A turn that is literally throwing. Literally throwing. Alright, Hop, your Pokemon kinda suck. It's Excadrill against the world. And also Corviknight is here for some reason. Keep pressing the Earthquake button. Oh, the Excadrill has died. That did so little damage. Hop, what is your team? Two Rock Slide just to hit the Corviknight. Unfortunately, Rock Slide only hits the opponent's side, so it wouldn't do the same thing. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't get the OP fossil. I just revived the first pair of fossils that I came across. Corviknight, please. You're not helping. You're not being helpful. Oh, wait. I have just the thing. Alright, that wasn't as much damage as I was hoping. That was a crit? That did like the same as the not crit. But it lived. It gets to be a damage sponge for another turn. Yeah, lowering my attack was not the correct play there, bud. Corviknight actually managed to get the kill. Incredible. Alright, let's catch the Eternatus. In the most respectable ball I can find. Sorry, did I say respectable? I meant stupidest. I misspoke. That's what I meant. We did it. We caught the Digimon. Three days later. Can I have my championship match now? Alright. Finally, after that distraction. Do I lead with Jellicent just to scout? I have no idea what the rest of his team looks like. I just know that he has a Charizard. And surely it has to be the Gigantamax. Like, there's no way they don't give him the Gigantamax Charizard. Air balloon. Wow, I found a balloon on the ground. But beyond that, I have no idea what he uses. So this is going to be interesting. off to the stadium. Eternus uses Dynamax Cannon in Gen 9. Is Eternatus legal in Gen 9? Are you allowed to use it? In, like, anything? It's Uber in singles? That's what I kind of thought. Alright. It's time for us to finally take on the man himself. Interesting lead. Surely it attacks first turn. Yep. It has Shadow Ball. I mean, I guess it is a mixed attacker. That's a lot of damage. Get wrecked. You can't use Shadow Ball anymore. Get wrecked. You're an Aegislash, so you just die immediately. When you're not in shield form. Dragapult. What do I have for you? I guess Arctozolt? I guess this is the best we've got. I know it's part dragon. Is it dragon flying? It has flamethrower. Nice job living that. Come on, freeze. No freeze! The emergency Zatu button. As ever, my oh crap, oh no, I don't know what to do here button. It has Shadow Ball. I don't know what the play here was. Why did I do that? I forgot it has Flamethrower. Hang on. We can slow... Never mind. We cannot, in fact, slow it down. Okay. I have a turn here. I think I just try to sack Eldegoss. I guess I could have switched for free. I just didn't know if it was going to be asleep. Okay, hang on. He heals this turn. Does that help me, though? There's a full restore. If I can get Sing to hit, that'll be huge. I missed! Excadrill absolutely just goes down to a flamethrower. If I can get Icicle Spear to hit 3 times, that'll do more than Ice Fang. And I'm slower, so it's not like I need the flinch chance. Come on, hit one more time. No! Maybe he throws? He did not throw? Surely even a resisted Pyro Ball KOs. Survived the Shadow Ball. Good. Pyro Ball does KO. Okay. We somehow managed to get past the Dragapult. Haxorus. Alright, Beckham. I'm gonna need you to take one for the team. I'm gonna need you to help me out here, bud. That Earthquake is a major problem. That Earthquake is a huge problem. Maybe we get the freeze, assuming we survive this Earthquake. Nice job there, Arctozolt. No freeze. Tragic. Does Haxorus get a Dark type move? I do not recall. It doesn't matter because it's locked into Outrage. But we disabled the Outrage! I don't know if that's good or bad. Does that help me? Is him not being able to outrage good? Oh, he's confused. Okay, that was very good. That was very good. But we don't KO. No. Come on, smack. Come on, smack. Yes. Okay. We're clawing it back. We're clawing it back. I still should have wished. Everything's at full health. It doesn't really help me to wish. Is this a fairy type? What type are you? Dare I click Swords Dance? Oh, right, he's part ice. Okay, we need this off the screen immediately. We need this off the screen right now. It didn't flinch. Okay, took that better than I would have expected. Maybe I should have used Wish, because I guess that would have healed me back. I just did need to click an attacking move in case it didn't hit itself in confusion. Because I couldn't just assume that it was going to hit itself. There's no way we outspeed Inteleon. It has Dark Pulse? It lives? Insane. I wonder if I should have healed something. Too late now. Does Excadrill outspeed Inteleon? No, it doesn't. Alright, it's time for us to take on Leon for the first time. It's our first attempt at taking on Leon. What the heck do I do against the stupid thing? I just need Arctozolt to be better. Bolt Break. It's bad because I'm slow. I need Zatu to be better. And I guess Beckham needs to be better. Port change. The user swaps effects. No. I don't want that. Sure. Jellicent, you can have these useless candies. Alright, I guess we see how we do... Hang on. I should not be leading Jellicent. Surely I just lead Beckham, right? Using your kitten's tooth to clean under your nails. You know what? Modern problems require modern solutions. Alright. For the first time, we get to take on Leon. Definitely the first time I've attempted this. Alright. This is definitely a better matchup to start things off. So we just lead with a Pyro Ball, right? Nice hit. Good start. Going to the Haxorus this time. The Earthquake is just brutal. So I think we have to go into Xatu. Do we take an Outrage? We never really got to saw how much. We never really got to see how much Outrage did. Because we got the awesome Cursed Body shenanigans. That did a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Come on, 2-turn Outrage. We did not get the 2-turn Outrage. Disaster. How much will Shadow Ball do? Did we not get the Cursed Body? We didn't get Cursed Body? Okay, Shadow Ball KOs. I think we keep Jellicent in for Dragapult and hope that we get Cursed Body on something good. It's probably going to go for Shadow Ball, unfortunately. Dragon Breath. And a crit for good measure. Still no Cursed Body. Okay, well, Arctozolt is stronger now. So maybe it survives an extra Flamethrower? So fast. It does not survive an extra Flamethrower. It does not, in fact, survive an extra flamethrower. It hit twice! Okay, Eldegoss can absolutely take a flamethrower from this thing. We saw that earlier. The fact that it has clear body is just such terrible news. It lived! He didn't heal? Wait, hang on. Why didn't he heal? I was counting on him healing. He hasn't used the full restore yet, has he? What is this fight? Nothing I know makes sense. I thought I would have an extra turn to, like, revive something else. Need Beckham for the Mr. Rhyme. And I need Excadrill for the Charizard. We're just in such a terrible position right now. Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered if I healed. Well, maybe it would have. What is with the random level jump? Okay, low kick did nothing. Low kick did so little damage. Getting past the Dragapult just costs me so much. Okay, it just get one shot by Snipe Shot. Ugh. He's just such a massive level jump from everything else in the game. Makes no sense. I think I have to use my Dynamax on Dragapult. As much as I would love to save it for Charizard, I don't think I can afford to. I think we have to use it sooner. Ugh. I guess we run Jellicent to see what happens. Jellicent can take an Outrage, right? Yes. And got the Cursed Body. Let's go. Okay, hang on. I have to Water Spout this turn. Because I do not want this Haxorus to heal. Oh, I kind of wish that did more. That was a crit! You insane! If he hits himself here, I think Shadow Ball KOs. If he hits himself in Confusion, I think Shadow Ball KOs. No! Oh, but he missed the Iron Tail! Oh, no. And this full restore is going to heal the Confusion. What a terrible roll. It was such a terrible damage roll. And it has Outrage again. And we don't get the Cursed Body. Alright. We can one-shot Aegislash with Pyro Ball. Aegislash is a solved problem. Haxorus. I think we need to go to Jellicent and hope that we get the Cursed Body on the Outrage. Ideally, we also need a special defense drop from the Shadow Ball. And we actually don't want a crit, because I think a crit puts him into heal range. It didn't Curse Body! It's still... This game, dude. This game, dude. The problem is I need Arctozolt healed up. Or a Dragapult. Oh good, I get static. Okay. We have managed to take out Haxorus. Somehow. Okay. We sack Eldegoss. To heal up Dragapult. And then maybe revive Jellicent. Okay, hang on. There's a line here. There's a line here where we switch Arctozolt in. Bait the Flamethrower and hope that we can Cursed Body. There it is. Okay. We have extra survivability on Arctozolt. That's big. And Jellicent lives a Shadow Ball. Wait, what type is this thing? How is that super effective? What type is this thing? This game, dude. Okay. He can't use Flamethrower, which is massive for us. Okay. We may have solved it. We may have solved it. Inteleon is out. Okay. Do we survive Mudshot? Do we survive Mudshot? If we can survive Mudshot, Snipe Shot. Does Snipe Shot KO from here? It doesn't. Extriel getting a level is huge. I think I stay in and see if I can get a little chip damage off. It's faster. Okay, well, I tried. Beckham is still alive in the back, though. That's huge. So if I can get a Pyro Ball off, which I can, that KOs. We're in such a good position. And now the biggest risk versus reward of this battle. If Charizard gets a move off onto Excadrill, it is immediately dead. However, if we can get Max Rock whatever to go off, I think we just win. The legend itself, the Gigantamax Charizard. It is faster. The fact that it Dynamax first means that it is faster, which is very bad. Oh no. Fuck. Okay. Objective, survive. Objective is to survive for 3 turns. 2 turns now. I desperately need my water type. Sandstorm is unfortunate. The Sandstorm is a little bit unfortunate. And Arctozolt is shockingly tanky, so I want him back. It lived! And dies immediately to the Sandstorm. Well, it's unfortunate. Is it not over? How is it not over? How is it still Gigantamaxed? Hang on. Okay, there we go. It's like, is it not 3 turns? It is. Okay. We're okay. Come on, survive the ancient power. Water spout is not enough. Okay, surely he heals. Surely he heals. Or did he already use the heal? I can't remember if he healed already this fight. I don't think he did. I don't think he healed. He did not. He did not heal. And here, I think we switch to Brine. Survives the fire blast. Into Brine. It's enough! It's over. There wasn't even that much luck in the battle. Most of it was just putting things out at the right time. Such a stupid fight. What a dumb fight, dude. It's finally over. What a terrible game. The one thing they did right was the implementation of gyms. Not the implementation even, the presentation of the gyms. Of being like this big event that people buy tickets to and watch. That, like, an actual sport. That was great. The gym challenges sucked. All of them were terrible. I hated all of them. None of them were fun. None of them were interesting. They were just annoying, and I did not like them. The wild area was a really bad implementation of wild areas. Like every implementation of wild areas Pokemon has attempted so far. It should have just been a linear story. It should have just been a linear game, like every other Pokemon game, instead of sticking the wild areas in the middle. The level curve was so stupid, it made no sense. Wild Pokemon were higher level than the trainer Pokemon. Why? How does that happen? How does that work? And then the champion fight is just suddenly this massive jump. There's no gradual increase to let you level up. It's just this giant jump that you're completely unprepared for. To add to the fact that experience is just broken because they removed the mechanic where trainers give you extra experience. So you just can't level up unless you do a bunch of raids. Yep. This game is bad. It's a bad game. I'm glad I played it to experience how awful of a game it is. Oh yeah, and they like broke catching mechanics for some reason. There was that Cubchoo that I like was trying to catch for 5 minutes at a point where it should have been a 100% catch rate according to the catch rate calculator. And it just broke out for no reason. Ugh. So, in conclusion, I am not the biggest fan of this game. I think that is safe to say. With that said, we have 2.5 weeks before ZA. I might actually have time to do the DLC. Because despite how much I hate this game, I feel like I should experience the DLC. I do believe that is a thing that I should do. If only because I want to completely ruin the Urshifu questline. I feel like it's extremely important to play that as incorrectly as possible. So, at the same time, I just need a break from this game. I need to not play this game for a while. So maybe I'll play something else during the break until ZA. Ugh. Well, we did it. We beat Pokémon Sword. And I can finally say that I have beaten a Generation 8 Pokemon game. I have beaten one of them. Well, with that, that is where I can finally call it. Appreciate everyone who stopped by and hung out as ever. And I will catch you in the next one.